Welcome everybody to Beyond Boundaries with Lisa Richmond. I'm Lisa Richmond, and today is Tuesday, and I would like to welcome you to Tarot Tuesday, where I come on here every Tuesday and I do a very general reading for the collective using a combination of tarot and oracle cards. And I'm going to include using obviously the cards, as well as the way I do my readings is just kind of tuning into spirit and bringing in through any messages that is for the collective and kind of general messages from spirit. Very intuitive reading, and then along with the cards, and then I can deliver you a weekly message using tarot cards and my intuition. So I call it Tarot Tuesday. So I'm very excited to start this offering, and I hope that you will enjoy Tarot Tuesday and like and subscribe and share for anybody who you believe would need this. So welcome everybody. Again, this is a general reading, so if you find that it aligns with you this week, great. Take what aligns, and what doesn't, feel free to just let it go. This isn't for everybody, and this message might not resonate with everybody. Again, it's a general reading. So I would like to start with just connecting my heart and my higher self. And I'd like the guidance of my guides, my higher self, to bring through any messages deemed for the greatest good of all involved, from and only from the highest consciousness available. May we be surrounded by love, ease, and grace today. And thank you. And I'd like to clear this space and clear the oracle cards so we can start in a fresh energy. A little bit of white sage here. Okay, today I'm going to start off by grabbing a card from the Keepers of Light Oracle. I like to start off with this as the Keepers of Light, master souls that come through, and I kind of ask for just the guidance of any Keeper of Light to come in and guide us through this reading. And then I will take 3 tarot cards, and then I will finish it off with the Wisdom of Avalon deck. I will use one of those cards to kind of pull our reading together. So I would like to call upon the Keepers of Light to come forward today and ask for a beautiful soul to come in and help guide us through this reading. Oh, I love this as it's my first reading. So we have Diana. Now, Diana's my homegirl. She's my... So I actually have her tattooed. I don't know if you can see on my arm. It's like my only tattoo is a giant Diana tattoo, as she is kind of my my Keeper of Light. She works alongside with me. So focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high and expect the best possible outcome. So that's a really great card to start off with. I can tell you right away that Diana is a very powerful goddess and comes in. She's a moon goddess, and she helps obviously with the focus intention. If there's something that you're really working on this week, if you're wanting to start a new project, or focus on something new, you can call in Diana. She really helps to let you lead you in the right direction. She also really helps with any kind of mothering, child care, pregnancy issues, birthing, and animals. So if you are working with kids, children, if you're a mother or a parent with children or animals, Diana, you can ask or call upon Diana to help you with anything that you might be going through this week. So thank you, Diana, for showing up in this reading. Okay, so we're going to jump right in and use the Light Seers Tarot deck. And we're going to pull 3 cards today to help us as we guide through the next week. So the February 19th week, 19th through 23rd, I suppose. Oh, we got a jumper. We got the 5 of Cups jumped out for us. So that's the first one, 5 of Cups. leaving behind, letting yourself work through the old emotions that come with this. Ooh, I like that. What else, Spirit, do we have for the collective? The Seven of Cups. Ooh, we got Cups. Cups is the suit of emotions that help guide us through and into it, our emotional state, reflecting back to us our emotions. We have a third jumper, and the Temperance. Okay, so the Temperance is a major arcana, so that comes through with more velocity than the minor arcanas, and so this might come forward as a major theme for you this week. Or it might kind of pull everything else that comes through together. So we have the Five of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Temperance. Okay, so starting off, this reading is really looking at, especially when we had Diana come in at the focused intention, I really feel like there is something that we're really moving towards in this week, that we have something almost like a shift. When we're feeling a real shift or an upgrade in our life, or we see something that we know that we're ready for, what this tells me is that this is giving you almost like when you can see what you want and you know that there's a little bridge to go over to get to it. It's like this reading of this week is the bridge. With the Five of Cups, what that is going and how I'm interpreting it and what's coming through as Spirit is letting me know is that this signifies that there are some reflections to make. So let's say there is a new project, or there is an idea, or I almost feel like we are having a revelation within ourselves where we're saying, okay, I know that there's something that I want, or I know that this situation isn't serving me anymore and I gotta go, or there's this project, or there's this situation that I'm ready for, or I'm ready to leave, and now is like I know it, I see it, and now I'm gonna walk that bridge. And what the bridge is doing is the Five of Cups is giving you the opportunity to really reflect. So now this could be reflecting on what it is that you need to let go of, and what it is that you can, because like sometimes when we're ready to let something go, or we're ready to move on, we can know it deep within ourselves, but it takes time. Like we actually have to put in the time in order to allow ourselves to do the proper grieving, to let what was go with proper significance. So if let's say we're leaving a relationship that doesn't serve us anymore with any situation, or there's like a partnership at work or something like that, and you're like, I know that we've hit the expiry date, and instead of just kind of like throwing a bomb and just letting it go and then having to deal with it afterwards, the Five of Cups is kind of giving you that ability to like feel all the feels that you need to. Bring up everything that you need to look at while you're walking across this bridge, while you're going to the destination. The Five of Cups is giving you the opportunity to let everything go. And so if that involves some like free writing, if journaling really resonates with you, maybe take this opportunity this week to write down some of the emotions or experiences, or the feelings that you have that is connected to this situation. Or maybe if writing isn't it and you have to let it all out, use your phone and record yourself. You can either have your face or just your voice, and actually like record yourself talking through this, and then if you listen to it back, kind of just like cut through the sound of your own voice, but like listen to you saying how you feel about it. Because sometimes if we're wanting to say how we feel to somebody else that might be involved in the situation, it usually doesn't turn out the way we really want it to. So the Five of Cups is really saying to me, and it's giving me, the Spirit is really giving me the message of allow all your emotions to come to the forefront. Because if you completely bring it up, give it the time and the proper nurturance that it needs, it's going to allow you to then let go of the things that aren't serving you, walk over that bridge, and then like set forward and be like, okay, I'm here and I'm fresh. I can do this. I'm fresh and I'm ready to go. And if that involves maybe some like emotional release, a good cry, some anger release, punching into your pillow, going for a run or a bike ride or like a hard workout, whatever it is that allows you to just kind of like let it go. That's what the Five of Cups is telling me. That's like your first step on this bridge to like where you're going, okay? The second cup is the Seven of Cups, which is another cup, another kind of emotional thing, but the Five of Cups is really emotional, and the Seven of Cups is really neat because as you're going across the bridge, the Seven of Cups is all about making choices, making decisions. And so before you like fully commit to it, so you've already gone through, you've brought up the emotions, you're letting that go. Before you really commit to something, kind of take a look at what all your options are. Okay, so it's like, I know I want to do this, I know I want to go here, I know I want to make this choice. What comes along with that choice? Like, what does that mean? Is there sacrifices that you have to be made? Does that mean that I'm not going to be able to see these people and these people as much? Does this mean that I'm going to have to start working weekends? Does this mean, like, really look without putting a lot of like emotional judgment on it? Okay, take a look at everything that it involves. And from that perspective, almost like little stick notes I see all over the desk. I'm being like, okay, when I'm going here, that means that this and this and this. Does this excite me? Or does this make me feel like, oh, maybe I'm gonna put this one on the back burner for like a little bit because I'm not fully prepared to like really commit to that. If that's the case, that's fine. But at least you're giving yourself the chance to see the whole situation in front of you. So the Seven of Cups and how I'm really feeling from spirit and how I'm like intuiting this card for you is that on the bridge, getting to where you go, look at all your options. Okay, even if it's like something that you're like, I've been waiting for this for so long, I know exactly what I want. If you can put in front of you everything that comes with it, then the situation for random things to come and like surprise you and be like, oh my God, I did not expect this. Okay, this is a side blow. We're gonna have to step back for a couple months. Like, if you're really cognizant about it and allow yourself to see everything that comes with this decision making, it's going to allow it to be a lot more fluid. Things are going to come naturally to you and you're going to be like, yeah, no problem. I interpreted this. I knew this was going to come. I was ready for this, And of course, with life, there's always going to be surprises. But the Seven of Cups is right in the forefront and saying like, do your best to have all your bases covered because that's going to make you feel like you are that much more prepared for the journey. Okay. And then the last card, which is a major arcana, is the Temperance. It's number 14. If the number 14 is significant to you at all, 14 days, 2 weeks kind of thing, is what's coming up for me. But the Temperance is really all about looking at both sides, looking at all your options and making sure that there's a balance in there. Okay, so sometimes, again, the theme of like sometimes when we have something right in front of us that we're so excited about, we're like tunnel vision, right? But when I have the Seven of Cups here and the Temperance together, it's like, okay, all right, let's take a sec and let's look at everything and make sure that we're balanced and taken care of. And then another thing that's coming up with the Temperance is as you're kind of like approaching where you're going, when we have the sun and the moon here, the balance of like masculine and feminine, the balance of really like action and then rest. Allowing yourself to be like, when the workday is done or when the preparation is done for whatever project you're doing, when it's done, turn it off, close the phone, close the computer, and go put your feet up and do the things that allow you to just like integrate your energy so that you feel balanced, so that you can show up the next day or whenever the next time to show up is with your full self coming forward, where your time and all of your to-do stuff isn't all kind of like whooshing together and integrated. Okay, so the Temperance is really giving you the opportunity that there is a lot of light coming through with this. And this is like, it's like a good direction and you're going in the right direction, but without the balance and the real like cognitive thought and planning on it, it's going to make it harder to get there. Okay, so again, the whole theme is like with the Diana, focused intention. You know what you want, you know what you're going for. So feel all the feels. Make sure you've gone through all the emotional parts of letting go anything that needs to be let go of. Like really feel into it and be in tune with that. No judgment. Like if there's stuff that need to be released before you go forward, most times there are. So giving yourself full permission to do that is going to like take off that weight, so that you can go. Make sure that you have all the stuff prepared. You've looked at all your options. You know exactly where you're going. And then your schedule and your balance is super important. Okay. So that is your general reading for the week of the 19th to the 23rd. Yeah, I'm not including Saturdays and Sundays in there because it's kind of like a work week, but you know what I mean. Okay, and I'm going to finish off the reading with one bonus card from the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle deck. This is such a beautiful Oracle deck. I love it. It always helps kind of tie the theme together. Anything that I might have missed in my reading, it kind of brings anything to the forefront, Spirit. If there's anything that Wisdom of Avalon can show us to tie everything together for a general week reading. The end of February here. Oh, ooh, I love this. So this comes, it's the Serpent card, number 23 too. If the number 23 is any significance to anybody, on the 23rd, this is the week of the 23rd. So that's really an important, maybe the Friday is going to be the day that where everything kind of comes together and you start to kind of acknowledge what this is all meaning. And this is such a great card. It's knowledge and healing. So the Wisdom of Avalon deck with the Serpent is like the serpentine energy is kind of like that life force energy, right? And the knowledge and the healing part of it, like how much does this show is like healing through your emotions, allowing the old stuff to pass through, looking at everything, making that conscious choice and moving forward, and knowing that you're doing it from a healed perspective too, right? So if something that you're driving towards is more an instinct and you haven't thought it through, I would really suggest to slow down and take a look at things, because where you're going is from a healed perspective. It's not your pain body that's leading you anymore. You know, you've gone through that. That's what you're letting go. Right? And so the healing aspect, the serpentine energy is the one that's like, okay, you've come a long way for this. You're way further ahead than you might think. This is like the final stages. This is the bridge, like getting you there, getting like, you know, all the things checked off the list. But remember that this is a place where you're going and you know it. Like the knowledge part of it is that you've gone through the process. You've felt all the felts. You have gone through the pain. You have gone through the healing. And now you're going as the one who's been healed. You don't have to go on this, the what are they saying? The bridge across isn't the healing. It's the healing is done. Now you're going across with the wisdom. And so I'm really excited, and I really feel like there's a lot of you out there who has done incredible work, and you're really ready to be able to take this next step and move forward. So I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you so much for tuning in today. That is your reading for the week of I keep wanting to say the 21st, which is the Wednesday, the week of the 19th. At the end of the week, again, there's going to be that like knowledge and healing feeling. Like by the time you get to Friday, I really feel like you're going to be like, okay, I feel a lot better about this. There was moments, right? Emotional moments, but I feel better about it. And so I'm sending everybody a ton of love, and please again, like and subscribe, and join me again next Tuesday as we do another general reading, and it'll be for the first week of March. So enjoy the last week of February. To everybody out there, with all my heart and soul, I love you so much, and thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful week.